The power of thought. Everything in your life, every experience, every relationship, every success, and even every setback starts with a single powerful force: your thoughts. Let that sink in for a moment. What you think about, consciously or unconsciously, shapes the world you live in. That's a profound truth, and once you fully understand it, you'll realize you hold the key to transforming your life. The power of thought is not just some lofty idea reserved for philosophers or dreamers. It's a force that is constantly at work, whether you're aware of it or not. Think of your mind as a garden and your thoughts as seeds. What you plant is what will grow. If you constantly feed your mind with worry, fear, and doubt, you'll see those emotions reflected in your life. On the other hand, if you nurture your mind with positive confidence and faith, you'll create a life filled with opportunity, joy, and success. How often do you stop and pay attention to the thoughts running through your mind? For most of us, the answer is not very often. Our minds are filled with a constant stream of chatter, some helpful, but much of it is just noise. Here's the thing: if you don't take control of your thoughts, they will control you. That's not a position you want to be in, as it leaves you at the mercy of old habits, fears, and limiting beliefs. You don't need to have perfect positive thoughts all the time. That's not realistic, and life doesn't work that way. But you do need to become aware of the patterns in your thinking. Awareness is the first step toward change. Start noticing when negative or limiting thoughts creep in. Catch yourself when you say things like, "I can't do this," "I'm not good enough," or "life never works out for me." These thoughts might seem small and insignificant, but they are powerful because they shape the actions you take or don't take. The connection between thoughts and feelings. Have you ever noticed how a single thought can change the way you feel? For example, think about a time when you felt genuinely happy and confident. What were you thinking about? Were you focused on something uplifting, maybe an achievement, a meaningful relationship, or a goal you were excited about? Now, think about a moment when you felt down or stuck. What was going through your mind? Likely doubts, worries, or fears. Your thoughts are the engine that drives your emotions, and your emotions influence how you show up in the world. The beautiful thing about this connection is that you can use it to your advantage. By consciously choosing better thoughts, you can shift your emotional state and, ultimately, your actions. It's like changing the station on a radio. If you don't like the song that's playing, you don't just sit there and suffer through it, you change the station. The same goes for your thoughts. If you don't like the direction your mind is taking you, you have the power to shift it. Harnessing the power of thought. One of the most effective ways to harness the power of thought is through affirmations. Affirmations can sometimes feel a little strange or even forced, but hear me out. Affirmations are simply positive, intentional statements that help rewire your thinking. When you repeat them regularly, they start to sink into your subconscious, replacing the negative patterns that have been holding you back. For example, if you've been struggling with self-doubt, an affirmation like, "I am confident, capable, and deserving of success," can be incredibly powerful. The key is consistency. Say it often enough, and you'll start to believe it. Visualization is another powerful tool. Picture in your mind the life you want to create. See it clearly, down to the smallest details. What does it look like? What does it feel like? The more vividly you can imagine it, the more real it becomes. This isn't just wishful thinking. It's a way to train your mind to focus on what you want rather than what you fear. When you focus on what you want, you're more likely to take actions that align with your vision, and opportunities will start to show up in ways that feel almost magical. The reality of positive thinking. Let's address something important. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that challenges don't exist. Life will always have ups and downs, and there will be times when you face setbacks or difficulties. The power of thought isn't about avoiding these moments. It's about how you choose to respond to them. When challenges arise, you can either let them defeat you or you can use them as opportunities to grow. The choice is yours, and it all starts with your mindset. Think about some of the most successful people you know or admire. What sets them apart? It's not that they never face challenges, it's that they approach those challenges with a different mindset. They see obstacles as opportunities to learn, adapt, and get stronger. They believe in their ability to overcome, even when the odds are against them. That belief starts with their thoughts. You have the same power within you. It might not feel that way right now, especially if you're going through a tough time, but it's true. You can begin changing your life by changing the way you think. Start small. Begin each day with a few moments of reflection or gratitude. Ask yourself, what am I focusing on today? Are my thoughts aligned with the life I want to create? If the answer is no, don't beat yourself up. Just redirect your focus. It's a practice, and like any skill, it gets easier with time. As you go through this process, be kind to yourself. Changing your thought patterns doesn't happen overnight. There will be days when it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's okay. Progress is progress, no matter how small. Celebrate the little victories and remind yourself that every positive thought is a step closer to the life you desire. The power of thought is one of the greatest gifts you've been given. It's your compass, your guide, and your secret weapon in the game of life. Use it wisely. Choose thoughts that uplift, inspire, and empower you. And remember, the more you align your thinking with the life you want to create, the more you'll see the life reflected back to you. It all starts in your mind. You have the power. Now it's time to use it. Let's keep moving forward together, one thought, one step, one breakthrough at a time. I hope you found this video valuable. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It really helps me continue creating content like this for you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I truly appreciate it. Take care of yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you in the next video.